Hey guys, welcome back to Porter's Arcade. This is Ashank David, and welcome back to another video on our job prep series where we talk about different companies. We break down about those companies, we understand what that company does, what are the job roles available as of for the current market trend right now, and what you need to do in order to get that job, how to prepare for it, and what all things are important. So let's dive deeper into this video, guys, and let's begin. So today I have brought to you another company, and that's a very popular company in our Indian market, and that company is Capgemini. So you guys have already known about this company before. You might have heard about this company before. You might have come across this company before. It's a very popular company, and in terms of IT department, it's very commonly common company where it comes to different colleges and it places many students across the country. We talk about Capgemini. It's global leader in consulting, technology services, and digital transformation. So major key points is consulting and IT. Again, this is also another consulting company. And cloud and AI and plus engineering. These are the services. There are the main key points of this company that this company provides. If we talk about when it was founded in 1967. And the main global headquarters of this company is in Paris and France. So these are the two major companies. If we talk about India, in India, we have hubs into Bengaluru, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Hyderabad, Gurugram, Noida, and Kolkata. So these are the places where this company is based off of India. Major thing that you need to know is that Capgemini hires freshers through campus drives, graduate programs, and off-campus hiring. So if we talk about this, how the hiring process goes, both off-campus and campuses are there, but through graduate programs are also there. So there are specific graduate programs while you are in engineering or when you are in your graduation. Capgemini offers you these graduation programs which allows you to get job into Capgemini very quickly when you are into graduation as well. So that these are the things. If you want to know more about Capgemini, you can go ahead into your website where you can go ahead into their website where you can go and know more about that website, their company properly. And we always prefer that you guys should go to a company's webpage and understand what that company does. Do a lot of research before you go into the company interview, because that does also matter, guys. Here, let's start with our roles offered. If we talk about Capgemini, is the global leader in consulting. You already know about this digital transformation, helping clients into AI, cloud, and a business transformation solution worldwide. So these are the major things to remember. Just remember this, guys. Okay. Next, we are going to talk about the roles offered. This is the main part of our video where we talk about different roles. If we talk about roles, there are again today I have brought you three roles in Capgemini, which is getting very much popular into the market in the current trend as of for December 2025. If we talk about those, then we have associate software engineer, we have associate consultant or analyst, and then we have test engineer or QA analysts. So these are the three major roles that Capgemini is providing you to get into. If we talk about the associate software engineer, now this is a developer role. It's both entry level. Here it is entry level, but it is both entry level plus a little bit of advanced developer role also. If you want to go into development, then this is the place where you start in Capgemini. That is the associate software engineer. So once you get into the job as an associate software engineer, at first you do basic level of development, implementation, and maintenance of the client solution across different technologies. So it's a service provider company, as we already know. And there are lots of market clients that Capgemini has. So you will be put up into one of those technologies in one of the clients project where you will be doing either the maintenance or development of the code very basic level. But as soon as you start going into the larger territory of a little bit more advanced technologies, you will be paid even more in the same job role in this, guys. I hope so that this is very much clear. So it is not only just an entry level developer role, but also it can go up to a higher senior level developer role as well. That is your associate software engineer. In the beginning, you will be associate software engineer. Later, you will become a senior software engineer like that. So this is a software developer role, guys. I hope so that this is very much clear. Now, approximate salary in the beginning, it is 4.2 to 6 LPA. Now, this is the standard one that Capgemini is providing in India as of for now in the starting associate software engineer role. But again, this really depends upon your skill and the project that you are put up into from that company that determines your salary. You can later on increase this part. You can understand how the things work in this particular role. Like that, depending upon your skills, your salary will be decided later on. I hope so that this is absolutely very, very much clear to all of you. Then we'll talk about the next role that is available. We have associate consultant or analyst role. Now this is related to, data analyst side, where we talk about entry level consulting and analyst role across various domains and industry practices. Now this is related to little bit of artificial intelligence and machine learning. This role is going towards that, towards data science role, where you do data analysis and basic level this consulting role. So basically that is the thing. So basically here customer client interactions are more in this particular role. For consulting and for data analysis, data analytics or data visualization should be good. To crack this interview, you should know about Python, data science, and a little bit of consulting technologies, different technologies. If you want to crack this associate software engineer role, then here your basic programming knowledge is very important, of course, because it's a developer role. So you should go ahead with either Java or C++ or C or Python. That is important, guys, in the beginning. Then later on, DSA is going to be helpful if you want to go ahead into the senior category of this role. It's like that. And for this particular role, guys, Python and data analysis through different data analysis libraries and a little bit of machine learning will go very good with this role, I guess. Okay, I hope so that this is very much clear. Then we talk about test engineer or QA analyst. This is the third type of role available. And in this, we talk about quality testing, quality engineer role. So here, testing, automation, and quality assurance responsibilities are given in this particular role, where the approximate salary is 3.5 to 5 LPA, guys. I hope so that this is very, very much clear. Now, if we talk about what you do, the job description in this, then you work with the testing part. Major development is testing here. Major categorization is testing here. Second thing is automation. Now, testing and automation can be combined because testing is of two types, manual testing and automation testing. So here you can do both manual or automation testing. Basically, in automation testing, you write Java code or Python code with Selenium in order to, run test scripts, different automation scripts you run. It's like that. And you do quality assurance in this particular role. So I hope so that this is very, very much clear to all of you guys. These are the three roles available. Now, if you want to do this particular role, then you should be knowing about different frameworks. You should know about basic Java and Python or different frameworks like Selenium framework and all those things in terms of automation or testing, guys. I hope so that this is really very much clear to all of you. Then it gives you graduate programs, it gives you global delivery, and skill-based roles are provided in this company. Let's talk about eligibility and preparation. If we talk about eligibility, BE, B.Tech, ME, M.Tech, MCA, BCA, and BSc roles, these are the graduation levels that you guys can go ahead and do to get the job into this company. This is the minimum requirement that you should have. Then 60% or 6 CGPA should be maintained throughout your graduation. And depending upon the job role availability, you should be minimum is 60% or 6 CGPA in most of the companies. This company also gives you that same thing. And no active backlogs should be there. Verify on specific drives. So basically, this is verified on specific drives depending upon what role is available into your college. It's like that. I hope so that this is very, very much clear. Let's talk about what you need to prepare and for what are the things which is going to ask. It's basically aptitude, logical reasoning, and verbal ability is asked here. Then practice speed and accuracy. Speed and accuracy is something that that comes into your aptitude part, and you should be knowing about this really well if you want to crack the aptitude part here. This is very popular topics here that generally is asked. Then we talk about the data structures and algorithms and coding practice or developer role. So that role that we saw, the very first role, associate software engineer role, it requires you not strong DSA. And for the entry level part, you can just go ahead and learn about one programming language and then you can go. But if you are switching to a senior level role, then definitely you should be knowing about DSA, strong DSA concepts. You should know how concepts like your trees concept works, your graph concept works, your hash maps should work. All those things you should know. In terms of Java, it's best. Then C++ the next. Or if you want to go into entry level role, then basic level of programming language, at least either Java or C++, you should be able to, solve array related problems. You should be able to solve string related problems. Those kind of problems are generally important, guys, in your basic level role. And domain knowledge and case problem solving for consulting role is should be there, because this is something where you go ahead with the client and you meet the client. It's like that. So that is how it happens. Now, for coding heavy roles, you should focus on to medium to hard level problems on and mock time tests. Consulting roles requires you domain specific and problem structuring skills like communication. All those things are important if you want to crack these roles, guys. What is the selection process? Let's talk about selection process. Now, in this company, there is these 4 rounds that happens. One is the online assessment, where you do aptitude, logical reasoning, and role specific short tests are there. Depending upon your role, those tests will be conducted. Then comes your coding or technical assessment. Now, generally in other companies, in online assessment only, basic level of coding is already asked, or basic level written coding is already asked. But in terms of Capgemini, coding or technical assessment is a separate role here. So separate process, separate second scenario, where the time coding problems means you will be given a specific time. In that specific time, you need to solve that coding related problem, guys. Or technical MCQs for developer tracks. So technical MCQs, and so this is a dedicated technical round where you write down the code and mark down the MCQs. Generally, this is the second round that you have in the Capgemini interview. Then you have technical interview, where face-to-face interaction from an interviewer happens. And in this case, you sit in front of an interviewer and most of the theory questions are asked. Theory questions, of course, you will have object-oriented programming, guys. This is the pinnacle. This is the most important and the common subject in all the companies that you will see. Then DSA for advanced roles. Of course, DSA can be asked. Problems like how DSA concepts work, like all those data structures, their questions can come. For example, what is the difference between linear and non-linear data structures? How does the RAM works? What is the stack versus heap? All those kind of things are generally asked. Pointers can be asked. Then your entries concept, how deletion works, can be asked. In graphs, how that particular algorithm asks, how Dijkstra's algorithm works. All those kind of things can be asked in DSA. And object-oriented programming, things like polymorphism can be asked. Polymorphism is the very, very common question which is asked in most of the object-oriented programming interviews, guys. So it's like that. And system design basics, this is your engineering role, this engineering subject role. So for developer roles, you should know about this, and projects should be made. At least 2 projects are important, guys, in any company nowadays. It's like that. I hope so that this is very much clear. Finally comes 4th round. This is the HR round, where you sit and you see behavioral fit, communication, and compensation discussion. That is your salary round is generally discussed here in this case. I hope so that this is very, very much clear to all of you guys. So this is the 4th round. So generally 4 rounds. One is online assessment, another is technical round. Third one is your this is your technical assessment coding round. Then your technical round comes, your oral assessment comes. Then 4th is the HR interview. Like this happens. So basically, key takeaways is Capgemini is a strong hiring option for freshers across consulting, engineering, and tech roles. Of course, associate software engineer and associate consultant are the common entry level roles. Prepare accordingly. You should know about this particularly. Always check for the official career page. Of course, careers should be known. So you have to go to this website here, capgemini.com. And you'll be able to access the career. So guys, this is all about Capgemini and the roles offered in the current market trend as of for now, as of for December 2025. For now, if we talk about my key takeaways, if we talk about my final conclusion onto this, you should go for the associate software engineer role or associate consultant role. Test engineer, if you're really into testing, it's very good. If you're not into testing, then this role is not for you. Specifically for testing students who are really good in testing or who are learning testing, this is the absolute very good role for them. Most of the people, as you saw in the key takeaways, these are the 2 major roles that they go for. And this is one of the better roles, guys. Associate software engineer. If you are looking into AI and stuff, then associate consultant or analyst, data analyst role is very good. Here in this, guys. Again, salary can be increased depending upon your skills and the project that you are put up into from that company after you get the job, and then your salary is discussed. Based on that, the salary will be updated. That's all, guys. major things that you need to prepare for is your object oriented programming, data structures and algorithms, concepts should be clear, and your aptitude and logical reasoning. These are the things that you should know in Capgemini if you want to crack the interview for Capgemini and get any of these roles, guys. I hope so that you found this video informative. If you found this video informative, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Coders Arcade. And don't forget to press the bell icon also so that you won't miss any future updates. Well, that's all for this video, guys. If you have any doubts, please do let me know in the comment section below. I'll try to clear your doubts as much as possible. And next thing is, do subscribe to our Telegram channel, guys. It's very important. There we keep on discussing, we keep on giving you links, important links, study materials, and keep on discussing about different companies and the job roles available about the company, and all the video descriptions are there on our Telegram channel. Then we have WhatsApp channel also. Subscribe to our WhatsApp channel also. There also we provide the same information. And then we have our Instagram and all our other social media handles you can find on with us. So guys, if you want to connect with us, definitely you can go ahead into the this YouTube description below. There I'll give my contact details as well, so you guys can go ahead and connect with us. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one with a new company and new job roles available. Stay healthy, keep learning. Happy learning, guys.